Hello Internet, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you find it interesting and learn something, please like and share it. I'm going to show the parallels between ancient magic and modern day software development. Yeah, Arthur C. Clarke mentioned a long time ago that any advanced technology is indistinguishable from advanced technology, or advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So I'm going to draw this parallel between that. We're going to develop a software program that is a text editor called Tetragrammaton. Now, the reason I got this Tetragrammaton word is because it's an ancient form of magic. And I'm going to show you some images here. Now, remember, so if you don't know much about ancient magic, the idea was to create a magical circle. This is a sigil. It's a magical symbol. But the idea was to create a circle, okay? Maybe have an altar so you can do some magic on it, have some magical objects on the altar, perform a ritual, call a demon into this magical circle, task the demon with your magical intention, and then send the demon away on his way to carry out your magical intention. And then you would finish the magical ritual, and then that would cast your spell, if you will, into the universe, where it would carry out your magic, right? That was the idea. So again, they would create a circle, have an altar, for ceremonial magic. They would put some magical objects on the altar. They would perform a ritual. They would call a demon. They would task the demon with the magical intent to carry out the magical intent. They would dispatch or send the demon on its way to carry out the magical intention. They would finish the magical ritual, and then that spell would be cast into the universe. Okay, that was ceremonial magic. And all I did was type in Tetragrammaton. You can do your own research online, what that means and where it comes from, and how this symbol you'll come across. Nassim Haramein's unified field theory, and it's fantastic because it actually takes that philosophical symbol of the tree of life that was the Kabbalah in Jewish tradition, and he made it into three-dimensional object, and he put 8 of them together, and it makes this cube octahedron, this equilibrium of the space-time geometry. It's fantastic, and there's a correlation between that. But that's for another video, perhaps. So that's the magical side of ancient magic. This is a program, and I'm going to show the correlation here of what happens. You could think of this as the magical ritual from start to finish. Okay? This would be the altar. On the altar, you set the magical objects that you're going to use in your magical ritual. And then this would be the magic circle. Inside the magical circle, you call your demon. And to carry out you task him with carrying out your logic, your magical intention. And then you send him on his way. Finish up the ritual. And then that would cast your spell into the universe. Okay? So, using software development terms, we have a program, because now we have a frame of reference. Excuse me, I gotta get that. Okay, so that's the way it works. Program, altar. You can think of these as magical objects on the altar because you're going to need them for the magical ritual. Inside the magical circle, you perform the ritual. You use those magical objects. Like there's the application right here. There's the FXM loader. You use that right here. Here's the parent scene. Use that right here. And then the scene, new scene there, and stage. And that's the stage you pass through as a parameter. So you use those in here. Here's the demon. You can think of that as demon. Here's the intent that you give to the demon to carry out your magical intention, and that's the way that works. Finish the ritual and send the spell out into the universe to get it done. As a Java program, you have a program. You have import statements because you're going to need to use those through your program. And here's the program. It has a name called main. It extends an application, which is another class. This is called a class. There's the keyword. Well, I'll get it just a second. And then we have a start method, which takes a stage object. We call it primary stage. We're throwing in an exception in case there's something that doesn't go right in here. It'll output an exception. We'll get an exception. we're going to take a parent object, we're going to call it root, we're going to take the fxml loader, load, get class, get resource, we're going to get this resource, which is this file right here, and then we can do stuff with it. Here's the primary stage which we pass through. We're going to set the title, Tetragrammaton text editor. We're going to set the scene to a new scene. That's the pass in the root there. That's what this root, it's parent object, and that's that text file, fxml file, and then we're going to show it, display it to the user. The main method as in Java development is the first domino that gets tipped over in a row of events to carry out your program. So there is the correlation between ancient magic and modern day software development. I hope you found that interesting. Do some more research on your own, ask questions, and leave comments or concerns if you have any. And I thank you again. We'll be continuing in the next video.